Let's clear up one of the biggest lies in history. The Catholic Church wants you to believe that they're the true faith, the keepers of Jesus, and the ones who spread his message around the world. But let's be real. The very system that claims to worship him is the same one that helped crucify him. Yeah, you heard that right. Yahusha didn't get killed by pagans or atheists or some random rebels. He was betrayed by the religious elite, handed over to Rome by priests and leaders who were terrified that he'd destroy their power. And who took that system and turned it into a global brand? Rome. The same empire that nailed him to a tree, put their stamp on his movement, rewrote the script, and then built the church on blood, intimidation, and forced conversions. You want the truth? The church that calls itself holy and apostolic spent centuries murdering, torturing, and silencing anyone who tried to get back to the real words, the real name, and the original faith. They burned scrolls, burned people, banned the name, edited the calendar, and turned Yahusha from a lion into a house cat, from a Torah-keeping Nazarene into a Romanized mascot. They gave you gentle Jesus, meek and mild, but the real Messiah was so dangerous, so uncompromising, and so disruptive that every system, church, and empire wanted him dead. If you think that the Catholic Church is walking in the footsteps of Yahusha, you need to look at the receipts. The church didn't preserve his message. They buried it under layers of ritual, Latin, law, and fear. The world calls it history. I call it a cover-up. If you want the real Messiah, you have to dig past the altar, past the steeple, and past the stained glass, and go back to the scrolls, back to the name, and back to the lion that flipped tables and broke empires. Stop worshiping the system that killed your Savior and start following the one who broke it. History got flipped, and it's time to set it straight.